I'm dropping knowledge bombs on John. That's what I'm doing. What's up? No, that's not a good one. I still haven't come up with the catchphrase to, like, you know how like you start a stream. You know, like Chad has a good one. You know, like he's like, "Hello, people of Durham," or whatever. He walks into a room, commands the room. I don't command the room. Jack's here. Emperor's here. How's it going, guys? We're gonna play Fortnite today. You may have heard of it. It's a little title from Epic. I've seen a couple people online play it. Hopefully we can get into a match today. I got with me Chris Devins in the middle here. I don't have lower thirds for these guys, sorry. It kind of came together at the last minute. Chris Devins and Matt Allen.
So
they are both on the environment art team. They make all the cool looking environments and objects and buildings, rocks.
Yep,
rocks. Lots of rocks. We had a guy here at the studio. He's not here anymore, but we did Friday walkarounds, and I swear every single time we went to his desk, every week he was just making a different rock.
Yep. Good old Sean Klein.
I was like, more rocks. Thanks for the follow, Cooler. Guessing that's Cooler. All right, so we're gonna do duos today with these two guys, and hope you don't have to collect chicken coops today. No, you don't. We played Sea of Thieves yesterday, and one of the missions was go here and get some chickens. And I'm thinking, hey, we need probably to get cages before we leave to collect the chickens. And Sean and Jason take off in the boat. So we get to the island where there's all the chickens that we need, and there's no cages. So we had to go back, and we ended up sinking our ship on the way back because we ran it into the island, and basically wasted 30 minutes of the game not doing anything. So,
Nice.
how's it going? Is it Cooler? I think that's Cooler, right? Zeke's here. All right. So we're both playing duos. We're going to be playing on fresh accounts. So they're going to have all the default stuff. They're both level 1. These guys have played before, though, so they're not noobs.
Yeah.
Although they may play like it,
either.
right?
Good. Yeah, I have ready.
All right. Once you guys get into a game, I'll switch it over. Any other questions before we start? Again, Chris is in the middle. Matt's on the end. Both of them work in environment art. So if you got questions, we're not going to do squad. Well, we might. Maybe later we'll do squads with viewers. Maybe we'll see. Just depends on how we start out. I know you wanted to play yesterday. You may watch them and be like, I don't want to play with these guys.
That is entirely possible.
Oh wow, sensitivity is crazy. Yep.
Yeah, it's probably the high DPI. You might want to just drop it like way down. Because the Corsair app, we haven't tuned it in the Corsair app, so it's probably like...
Oh, wow, that was quick.
Oh, you guys are already in the game. All right, here we go.
All right, we're tuned.
Here we go. Let me turn
where's
the...
my map's not coming anything. Where did I change the controls on that?
I have video.
Hello, Get Bits.
Where's the prison?
We're gonna be halfway across the. Just pick somewhere.
You're going to have to go.
All right, there we go.
They're going.
It's lucky.
You guys going to do a sunset skin for Fortnite. That's not really up to us, I don't think. That's kind of up to Epic. By the way, Epic Games is down the street from us in Cary. And Chris here in the middle actually used to work there. And he says some of his assets he created are still in the game.
Yep.
They didn't like cut them out when you left.
That's right. I was expecting them to all be deleted.
Is that you guys?
Alright, where are you?
Who are you guys? The real James Stevenson. I'm guessing you're not the real James Stevenson.
Where are you?
I'm above you.
I am
Okay.
Tim Selvedy. I work on the community team with James Stevenson. Chris Devins in the middle here, and Matt Allen on the end, and they're both environment artists.
Oh my god, it's full of people. I landed in the worst spot.
And I followed you there, so this could be a quick match.
Well, you know what? We're just getting our sea legs, so
That's right. We're not looking.
we're
for
just
chickens.
warming up.
All right, I have a weapon. Where are you, Matt? I
I'm
see.
coming towards you. Oh man, I gotta switch. I
Oh,
forgot that I-
somebody's shooting at me already.
Nice.
Already. No, you,
Chris
Yeah,
is
fall
down.
towards me.
I'm trying.
Clicking the build of this mouse is.
Don't come out of cover. I'll be.
Yeah.
These guys aren't quite used to the controls, as you can tell.
Oh God!
Oh, there's a grenade
right in my
right-
face.
Right next to him.
Okay, there we go.
Wow. World's fastest warm-up round.
So that was a warm up.
Warm-up.
That was a warm
I
up.
keep clicking this thing and it switches my.
Hey, you guys placed 39th. Good job.
Yeah.
That means
Alright,
you weren't
return
last,
one.
right?
No, we weren't last. We were close.
Where is James? And by James, I mean the fake one. James is in Burbank. We are not in Burbank. I'm guessing he's at the office because it's
I'm ready.
it's 11 o'clock there. So want some help winning? I'm on PS4. We're not on PS4 right now. Sorry, but we would want some help if we were. Back in the day, suggested playing squads later, but maybe we will. But we'll see. These guys are just getting started, and in their defense, they're not used to this setup right now. Like Matt's and playing with a mouse and keyboard that he's never used before. Chris is playing with on a PC that he's never used before. And
Tiny little laptop screen.
It's not that tiny. Come on, it's not that. Is your game engine based on the PS2 Ratchet engine? All of our game engines are based on the same iterations, but around the time Fuse came out, we kind of did an overhaul of everything. So the current engine is based everything since Fuse. So sort of, but not really.
Let's see, where do we want to go? Go to Junk Junction. We already passed it. Oh, wrong button. Did you mark
Here
it
we
on
go.
the map?
We're gonna try to
Okay, there we go.
last a little longer than we did last time.
We'll see.
We'll see. We will see. Anyway, if you got questions for these guys, like I said, they're both environment artists. Chris actually used to work at Epic. If you got questions for me, I could tell you I can't answer Spider-Man questions. That's one thing I can tell you. I wish we had a way to play Disruptor like on PS3 Classics or something.
Looks like this one's clear.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That would kind of be up to Sony to like have a system. I guess Disruptor was Universal, maybe. I think. And if it was, then maybe Activision owns it now. I don't know. I honestly don't know
Oh, the controls
about
are
Disruptor. No, we don't own Disruptor. I prefer to save the world. So I want to say, I
Still
think
don't have
Spider-Man
that.
PS4 graphics will be the same as Uncharted 4 on a normal
I'm above you.
PS4.
Okay, drop down.
What's the biggest mistake you see people making when designing environments? Ooh, they're starting with the hard ones right off the bat.
Usually, more so with students or people starting out, it's just every surface having a ton of noise, or just throwing some texture into crazy bump or something, and then every surface is just a really bumpy normal map.
Crazy ball.
So basically,
It's been a while
trying
on that one.
they're basically trying to like hit a home run with every piece, and you don't have to.
Well, yeah, give the eye somewhere to rest rather than every surface having just an insane amount of
Because it's all about the
noise for the sake of noise.
It's about the synergy of the entire environment, not the boxes that you place there.
You need balance. It's more just every surface doesn't have to be super noisy.
Do you
Oh,
guys
there.
playing on PC now? Yes, we're playing on PC. Yes. Although Chris is using a controller, just because the setup here,
Saw someone else has it.
he prefers controller, but also the setup here is not conducive to mouse and keyboards.
There's somebody down there.
Oh, there. I see him.
Oh, I see it.
Ooh, did you get him?
Nope.
Well, I'm trying to.
Well, they know you're there.
Yeah, now they know. It's-
There's a nice gun. Oh, I missed too.
Oh. Maybe we should fine-tune those keyboard controls.
They're coming around to the left.
Do you first
He's coming
design
up beside
a
us.
rough prototype environment in a 3D software before integrating the assets into the game engine? You guys make everything in Maya, right?
Yeah, but we usually have a. All right, I got him.
There's one more.
We usually will do a rough like white box version before we actually refine the assets, work out all the modular pieces. Is that you?
No, he's
There's
shooting.
one more.
The person collecting all the stuff is not you.
Oh, okay. I thought that was Matt.
So what happens is
Sorry, it's hard to think.
a lot of the times designers will white box out a level for you, and then they'll look to you guys to make it work, right? And then you'll also add like visual cues and help work with the design team to make sure people are looking at the right stuff and going the right directions and making it just look really awesome too. On top of that.
It definitely varies from game to game on how that workflow kind of goes between design and us, but yeah, that's the general idea.
Is that a giant keyboard for humans? It's actually it's a small keyboard built into a lap board. Corsair gave it to us. It's awesome. It's wireless. It's their new wireless technology. So it's got the mouse. It's got the mouse pad and like hands and like a really nice foam or gel
Just leave me here to
pad.
die.
Oh, you got?
Yeah, I've been down.
Okay, well.
Oh, I've got 3.
Thomas is
I'm
in
about
chat.
to die. I'm about to die.
There's nothing.
This is what happens when your teammate ignores you when you say you're down.
You were eliminated by Mr. Ron Swanson, but at least you got 28th. You guys got 11 spots better than last time.
Which isn't great, but
We did it a little bit better.
Yeah.
there are worse
Alright.
people to be eliminated by than Ron Swanson.
Yes, at least Mr. Ron Swanson beat you. Thomas is unfortunately not on the stream, but we found some better replacements here. So,
Yes, we've proven to be amazing Fortnite players.
can you talk about environments in Spider-Man? No. If you were the real James Stevenson, you would know that. Ooh, sick burn. How's it going, Kid Fury? So, if you're joining us, we're playing Fortnite Duos. We got Chris Devins in the middle, Matt Allen on the end. Both of them are environment artists. You're both the Unspoken. Were you here before the Unspoken? Trying to remember.
I've been here for 5 years.
Okay.
Yeah, I was here before.
So you were here for Ratchet too, then.
Yeah, I actually came on for Into the Nexus. So
Oh, that's right.
Ratchet
That's
before
right.
Ratchets.
And then
before
Matt,
that.
what was your first game? Was it Ratchet?
No, it was
Edge of
Edge of Nowhere?
Edge of Nowhere, yeah.
Okay.
Came out the tail end of Ratchet.
And as I said, Chris used to work at Epic, and you guys, if you find any of your assets that you helped make, I want to point them out.
You want to shout out? I'm
Yeah.
gonna be the annoying person calling out
Yeah.
assets.
Let's do it. That's why we're streaming the game.
Where do you want to go?
Clearly, you're not watching us for high quality Fortnite play.
That's right.
You're watching Insomniac to ask us about Insomniac stuff, and this is an important
Yeah,
factoid.
it's not Fortnite strategy people are looking for.
No, we're no ninja or Doctor Disrespect or who else is good at Fortnite. Probably a bunch of them. Yes, yesterday's stream was mostly collecting chicken cages, and we failed miserably.
Somebody below us.
And we did get 2 skulls
on the
yesterday,
way-
but then
this
died before we
Buster
could turn them in.
roof has a chest in it. I can see from over here. Everybody else went below us.
We don't really have a name for our engine. We call it the Insomniac engine.
Oh, you found that? Okay. I'll
It's a
take the
very,
house next.
very creative name. Can you guys hear like the sound effects? I could turn it
Yeah.
up just a little bit.
Yeah, it's not the sound effects that's causing me to die repeatedly.
It's not. Are you sure? Are you sure?
All right, where are you, Matt? Okay, you're in the house next to me.
Yeah,
I have a gun.
Jack just said what I just said. I know there's a delay, so I'm not dogging you for that. Some people call it Luna, but it's like just the Insomniac engine.
See? I only have 13 bullets. I'm gonna hit nothing.
I saw a bunch of people land over
Okay,
here, but I
okay,
don't
let me-
see them now. Where?
Yeah, I see him on the roof.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Which way you want to go?
Let's go this way. We'll die. Like, I have nothing to shoot.
So I made that RV.
So
That
how
was
often
one of my
do you
favorites.
how often do you guys build in this game? I'm just curious, like your shooting to building ratio. I know, watching a lot of the big time streamers, they constantly are like getting higher ground.
Slow fire rate. All right.
Already reloading.
Yeah. Let's not.
They're back in the mine.
Yeah.
Can you chuck some grenades,
get out.
granadas
Where are
at them?
Back behind you.
You gotta tell me when you retreat.
I told you to back up.
Woo! 38.
All right. That was not.
But hey, we're having fun. That's all that matters, right? We're not in it to win it.
No,
Okay.
no,
Sure. Winning is fun. Though.
I actually play for the death animations.
Yes.
So,
See, if this was Sunset Overdrive, we'd have all kinds of cool respawn animations. I know you don't respawn in this game, so I get that. Here we go. We're gonna go again. This is number 4, round 4.
I don't even know.
No.
Maybe we do need that squad.
This is right.
Yeah, that's right. It's some less rusty people from the.
Let's do a bet on how many rounds we'll go through in an hour.
We
say
can take a
20.
bet on when you guys will hit the top 25. Because there's 50 because there's duos, right? So it's the top 50.
Mhm.
Assuming it's a full match, which I guess it is.
We used to play at lunch every day. We were definitely better, but
Well, you know,
Haven't
like I said,
played
new
recently.
system, a little rusty.
It's just light.
I'll take all the excuses I can get.
Jack, how's it going, Kahunas?
All right, you pick one.
Let's see.
Corp looks like Blasto. Does he?
I don't know. Let's. Anarchy Acres way over there. Way at the top.
Okay.
Oh, yep, we're going. I accidentally hit the wrong button.
Okay. Well, then we're going with everyone else.
I guess I can kind of see the similarities. I was just looking at the picture of Blasto for remembering. Real question: PUBG or Fortnite? I believe these two prefer Fortnite. I don't play either really, but if I do play a shooter, which I love shooters, I prefer first-person shooters. But that doesn't mean I would prefer PUBG. I think they're both just different, you know. Different but the same. Real question is, what's forbidden on pizza? I don't need anything fishy. So, anything fish or seafood related is forbidden for me on pizza. That or broccoli. We were with a group once, and they ordered broccoli and garlic pizza, and it was disgusting.
I like vegetables, so
I like vegetables, but not broccoli on pizza. Like, I'll do like mushrooms or like onions, peppers, those kind of things, olives, those kind of things on pizza are good.
I don't like when there's like 10 different kinds of meat on there. That's I know it's probably.
Jack hasn't seen gameplay of Sunset Overdrive, by the way. Have we streamed Sunset Overdrive yet?
I don't
Chat.
think we have here.
We haven't here, but if we haven't, we should. And maybe we should do that here. If Burbank's not going to do it. What are your disciplines? Okay, these two right here are environment artists. So they're art. 3D art, mostly. Although I'm sure they have other skills. I don't really have much of a discipline. I just kind of just do whatever. A Fortnite mode in here's okay. Send web Stomars. The fact that he called it a Fortnite, or he or she called it a Fortnite mode instead of a battle royale mode tells me how popular Fortnite is. So a battle royale mode in Ratchet and Clank multiplayer is what you're saying.
Oh, here.
No, I've got plenty. I was just making sure
Okay,
you
no, I'm
got
good.
We did talk about one time Sunset Overdrive. Did you play Chaos Squad in Sunset Overdrive?
Did I play it?
Yeah. Imagine a battle royale Chaos Squad style,
Who's leading?
like not quite just like this, but like something
Right,
more
so-
related to the Sunset Overdrive universe. That would be kind of cool.
Yeah, I think a different multiplayer mode would have been fun for Sunset.
Yeah, I like PUBG, but Fortnite on mobile gets stuff on PC, whereas they are separate for PUBG. I heard PUBG mobile, all you have to do is get a car and run people over, unless they fix that. I heard that's all you really have to do to win. Maverick's Proving Grounds was the first will have first and third person. Nice. I like games that have first and third person. Although, like Battlefront had first and third. I sometimes would switch to third, but most of the time I would stick with first. Dying Light have brought out a battle royale mode. A battle royale mode with zombies. Well, I think battle royale in general started from H1Z1, right? Which wasn't that a zombie game?
Yeah, I believe so.
So
Survival
there
zombie.
is a battle royale game with zombies. The original PUBG was a mod, I believe, for H1Z1.
Although it didn't have like the the same sort of like the force field closing in.
No, yeah. I mean,
It
it's
was a different,
changed for sure, but there has been battle royale modes.
You need bandages or something here? I got-
Someone just
yeah, I
said
got
sexy
a bullshit.
environment artists. So you have a lot to live up to now.
They haven't watched us play long enough to kill that.
When's the next community day? I don't know. I wish I did.
We haven't had one in a while.
I know. We haven't had one in
Since
California.
Nexus.
Yeah. Our last one was in Durham. We haven't even had one in LA in a while. Although we did do a Ratchet Gallery opening where we invited the community, but it wasn't really
We're
a community
still way
day.
out of the circle. Yeah.
Anastasia's here. How's it going? Doing homework. Nice. It's better than shopping. Yesterday you were shopping and you missed the whole stream. Daisy Tim, that was a zombie game. Well, no, H1Z1 was too. It is. It's still out. Ratchet art book is going to be nice. Yes. If you haven't ordered it yet, I believe you can still get it on Amazon. I don't know the exact date it's late releasing, but
Yeah, I was gonna say I ordered a couple of them.
yeah, we're
Haven't-
going to get them, but we haven't yet. How's it going, Greg? Oh, here it
We're in
goes.
the circle.
This is my favorite name to say. Farumaru. He said you have to roll the R's, but I kind of am terrible at it. There were still a lot of Insomniac employees at the gallery event. Yeah, that's true. There was, and because it was right in our backyard, so
What
it
do you
helped.
think? We need to. Oh, we're getting shot at. Where are you?
Oh, behind me, so it's left.
Okay, yeah, I see.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, you were at the
I don't
community
have
day
any
too?
effective long-range weapons.
J. Del Vento. Oh yeah, John Del
Shooting all
Vento.
around me.
Where are you?
I'm on
Haven't
the other
seen
side
that
of the
name in a
hill or
while.
something.
Closer,
yes,
and I
yes,
appreciate you
let's
for it.
not-
Thank you.
we don't have
I
to.
try.
Yeah, that's what I was running on.
Will there be any
Okay,
art
it's right
book
there.
for what? There's an art book for Ratchet coming. You guys have a lot of really nice concept art that never made it in games. One day maybe. Yeah, it would be cool to do like a Insomniac art book.
Yeah, I think the Ratchet one will probably have.
Yeah,
quite a bit
Ratchet
of
will
the-
have a lot of stuff.
The concept art.
But at the same time, to do like, I know at some point, like a lot of unreleased things that we've done, can't see the light of day just because what if we do actually make a game that uses them? But it would be cool at some point to have like a statute of limitations on concept art, and at some point we just
So
release
we're-
all the old stuff.
We're on the edge of the circle. We're gonna have to move out of here. We can't.
Can we see the
Go out
concept
this
art
way and
for
we're
the
kinda
guns
covered
and
over here.
resistance at some point? I thought we released a lot of
Yeah,
that.
you can find a lot of that online.
Yeah, I thought for sure Resistance 3 there was a lot.
Who's shooting? Are you shooting?
Okay, but this gun doesn't have it.
Oh, here. I came out the side at the back.
All right.
They're coming towards you from the front, and now there's.
Oh shit.
But yeah, I think you can find a lot of. I don't know if it's all out there, but I know there's Resistance concept art for sure. In fact, I
It's
remember
on the roof of the
posting
building
some of
we're
it
in.
because that was my first game. Was Resistance 3.
Oh, yeah, he is. Oh,
Oh, I keep clicking that build button.
well, I am too. I'm building myself in. I'm building him into a.
All right.
Are there many starts and stops during game development?
Trap him?
Yeah,
How'd you do that?
You
What?
built him into the wall.
Here,
You
get
built him
away! I'm
into a
throwing a
room.
grenade. Yeah, I built him in.
That's funny, but he
Oh.
can't. He can't break
All
through.
right, let's get the hell out of here. I don't have a good enough weapon.
Oh, that's
Oh, he's
hilarious.
building the ramp to get up high to get you guys.
Yeah, let's get out.
Yeah, Greg. So
Hold on, let him poke his head out of the top. I don't think he's got that good.
there's not a
weapon.
lot of starts and stops. I don't think it just depends on the game.
He's just got a shotgun. Ah,
Oh, there he is. It's right there.
no, that's somebody
Oh.
else. I'm
That's his
reloading.
teammate.
You're dead.
For example, usually we try to start.
I keep hitting the wrong buttons. Not used to this controller.
I think you're dead.
Oh, I'm done.
I think you're
Hey,
dead.
we made 18.
18. You got top
Well, I
25.
fumbled trying to build walls.
Good job. So anyway, back to my starts and stop during game development. What we try to do is get all that out of the way in pre-production, so that when we start production, there isn't a lot of starts and stops. However, when you're doing like a new IP, like with Sunset Overdrive, there was a lot of trying to figure out what the game is. So I don't know if that's a start and stop, but usually it's caused by either something's not working, or we're trying to figure out what the game is. I guess would be an explanation. I wish the zombie horde mode was a little more extensive in R3. Yeah, I like that because I had the Mastodon soundtrack, and we had Mastodon in the office, and that was cool. I get to play Resistance 3 with him. If you're a Mastodon fan, I am.
Oh, that's cool.
But
Yeah.
it was cool to meet them in the office. Although one of the guys was too hungover to come.
It's a metal band.
Yeah. But then we got tickets to the show that night, so that was cool. But yeah, the zombie horde mode in Resistance was we got to use their new. Oh yeah, the music. It was good to see you guys play A Way Out. Yeah, we might. That's been suggested
I
for
don't
sure.
know. You just mark somewhere on the map. I'll go.
Favorite stuff to make as environment artists. Start with Chris. Favorite stuff to make.
That's.
Yeah,
I don't know if I have a favorite. Anything that we get to do one-to-one instead of a lot of the things we do, buildings and stuff like that. We end up doing a lot of tiling textures and trims and just a lot of UV remapping stuff. So anything that's just a good one-to-one prop that we get to bake out and have fun with, and
So you're
painter
saying-
and designer.
In layman's terms, basically, a lot of the stuff they build are like puzzle pieces to make environments for like mass environments, right? Tons of buildings, streets, whatever. But you prefer making like one-off props that are like
Yeah.
really handcrafted.
Yeah, you get.
sometimes you get the immediate result too. It's not like you have to. It's a faster. I mean, you see the end result faster. It just looks.
Yeah. Because if you're making a wall, you don't see the building until the building's built. Whereas if you make a really cool car or something.
Yeah, I mean, when you can see things come together pretty quickly when you make a modular set. We did a lot of building sets for I-24. So if you
I-24,
texture, oh, sorry,
the unspoken. Yes.
Yeah, you make a few tiling textures and trim sets, and you can have a whole building up pretty quickly. But it's not the same as actually getting to take your time and more lovingly craft something, more of a one-to-one, hero less.
How hard is water to get right? Have you guys had to make water? Isn't that a lot of that done with the engine?
No, they're all made through materials.
Oh, got it.
The hardest part about water is it's expensive, especially the last few things being in VR.
Expensive meaning
Meaning
it takes up frame
memory
rate
hit.
and memory. Yeah. And VR for sure, because in VR we have to run at 90 hertz. And running a game at 90 hertz is not easy, especially on minimum spec computers. You didn't realize what from Ciro? Oh, it was on PC. You guys are talking and having a whole other side conversation about A Way Out. Meanwhile, Matt is trying to make a way out right now.
Well, I'm just collecting resources.
You like that segue?
I think you just found your specialty.
Can we do
Question
couch
is
co-op
this
on the
one.
PC version of the game? If we can, and somebody has it, we will play A Way Out.
Ooh, what do you have there?
That's a crazy looking car. It looks like Adam's Family kind of.
Any gun?
That one, the truck.
Yeah. It's definitely bigger than the people in the game need it to be.
All right, let's go somewhere.
Does it show your current ranking? Oh, there's 48 players left. Okay, so only one squad's been eliminated. Do you, as environment artists, work side by side with modelers or texture artists? I think
So
Well,
here it's all the same.
yeah. So
We do everything here. A lot of places will have texture artists and modelers and level designers, but we actually do all three here.
You get art
It's the same
surface
with,
art,
Insomniac is a slightly smaller company than a lot of bigger developers. I mean, we have right now we have maybe a little over 250 people, but on any given project, you're talking maybe 50, 60 people, and each role is usually not super highly specialized in one specific thing. So, as Chris was saying, environment artists aren't. You do textures, you do the modeling, you do all that stuff.
Yeah, modeling, texture, layout, and the level.
As our designers, there is no like economies. There is no like level designer only, right? Our designers usually do economy, level, combat, all that stuff. Now sometimes they'll break up into teams and focus on certain things, but most of our roles. Although I will say for Spider-Man, we did expand a little bit to get a little more, like there is a specific combat design team. But for the most part, a lot of our employees do a lot of different things.
Do you need a
Paul, when is the new Ratchet and Clank coming? I will. Hey, Jack, why don't you tell him when's the new Ratchet and Clank coming? Since you know my line so well. We love you too, Jem. Is it Gem or Gem? I think it's Gem because that's how I would say it. I'm not surprised. I'm sort of surprised Sony hasn't gotten a Blue Point to make Resistance Remaster since you guys are probably super busy on other things. Well, we don't remaster our games anyway. Like we didn't do the PS3 ports of the PS2 games. That's all Sony. They hired. I think that was. There it is, Jack. Who knows what the future holds? Will ray tracing be a thing for games? I don't know how to answer that. Will ray tracing be a thing for games?
Well, I mean, lighting does use. I mean, there is.
In what way? Can you go into more details about that question? How long does it take to make a story for a game? Oh man, that's a tough one, Kenny.
Start to finish on the production.
Yeah, there's a So what happens here? I can only speak for what happens here. Usually we have an idea, like a pitch, that will, if it's worked out well enough, it'll go to a pre-production where, it'll go to a pitch phase, and then we have to find a publisher, usually. But if they like the idea, that's like a giant overview of what the game could be.
Right there.
Then it goes in the pre-production where they work out what the game is, and then they start kind of putting the story together. Sometimes we'll have a writer already at that point writing a story. Sometimes we won't. But during the entire process of the game, things are cut, things are added, dialogue changes, story changes. It all happens very fluidly. But there's usually a macro of everything that we use as a guide. I don't know. I guess that's kind of one way to explain it.
Oh, I'm being shot.
You're being shot?
Yeah. I didn't get a chance to. I have no idea where it's from.
Depends on how long and how many missions there are. Yeah, well, that's kind of part of it. Yes. You use scanline rasterization for lighting, right? There is some stuff going on about basic ray tracing so games look nicer. I honestly don't. I can't speak for our lighting. Can you speak for our lighting? Do you know scanline rasterization?
Heard of it.
Yeah, not enough to speak on.
I honestly don't know about our lighting systems, but we have a pretty nice lighting system in our game. As I hope you can tell when Spider-Man comes out.
I'm being shot, but I still don't know from where. Do you know where?
Somewhere east. That's all I can say. That's
Hey, lots of Twitter or Twitchers claims that Matt Allen looks like Nathan Drake.
Cool.
Yeah, that's a good.
There are worse.
Thomas is Obi-Wan Kenobi. I've been called Wilson Fisk.
Slightly less flattering.
Yeah. I hope it's because I'm bald, not because I'm giant. But
Oh, there he is.
I can't get out of that. Sorry.
No.
oh, get him! Got him. There's another guy coming in the door. Man, they are going right at you, huh? They don't care. Got him.
Nice.
Look at that teamwork. That's what I call teamwork. That's what I call teamwork.
That's our first
You are
interaction
lucky.
where we haven't died. Gold guy.
I look more like Shel Silverstein. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, this is an improvement. You haven't made it yet, so.
There's still time. I have grenades.
Yeah.
I've been known to accidentally.
It's
Get mad with
Obi-Wan
grenades.
Cancero. Ah,
Dude, you dropped the minigun.
we need
It's out
to
of
we need
ammo.
to change his lower third to be Obi-Wan Cancero. Yeah.
There's a lot. Do you have okay, you got potions. I got 6 of them.
I have one.
Well, this is the
Is this like specific ammo for the minigun?
I do
I don't
not
know. I've
know.
never. Or is it just like I'll hang on to it. I'll hang on to it just in case. Yeah, it's the first time I got it.
rifle? Sure. Oh,
For those just joining us, we are playing a game called Fortnite. If you don't know, you know, there's only 200,000 other people watching this game right now.
I feel like that's a really low estimate.
How much is this game? This mode, Battle Royale, that we are playing right now is free on PS4, Xbox, PC, and actually
And
mobile.
mobile now,
No.
yeah.
But anyway, we're playing Fortnite. Epic Games is down the street from us here in North Carolina. In fact, Chris right here in the middle used to work for them about 5 years ago, you said, right? 6 years ago?
A little over 5 years ago or something.
And he actually designed some stuff that's actually in Fortnite. And Matt Allen is on the end there, and they're both environment artists. The guy on the far right is James Franco. Man, now we're getting crazy.
You've got all kinds of
Free $100. I
Celebrity
like the
doppelgangers.
term free $99, not free $100. Free $100 sounds more expensive than free $99.
Where are you, Matt?
I'm following you
Oh, okay.
up the ramp.
I don't know where anybody is.
I
Oh,
hear
there's
shots,
a
and
there's an
that's-
airdrop over there. You know people are.
Do your character skins change every match?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I think unless you have things that you've bought equipped.
But the character itself changes, whereas your clothing stays the same. So when you buy vanity items, it doesn't. Your character can be different all the time.
I believe so.
Free Diddy, free Fitty.
Oh, there's one going for the balloon.
Yeah, it's free on PC.
Where?
Just go to
Oh yeah,
I
they've
don't know. I
got
think it's Fortnite.com and download it.
I don't have it.
With the Epic launcher.
got a hunting rifle.
Yeah. Did you get it?
No.
But the actual game itself, the Fortnite game,
I mean, we
which
can
has a
creep
campaign
over
and
that.
stuff,
Yeah.
as well as a
Well, now that we've
different
Yeah, we've
multiplayer mode.
announced our
That
presence.
I don't know how much that is, but that is not free.
what's that? The other one?
The Fortnite game
No,
itself.
not yet. I think 2000. Something
Yeah, they
like
said.
2000.
Yeah, maybe sometime this year would become free as well.
Kingpin is hosting the stream again.
where's
There
it
he
going
is.
from?
There he
No, not
is.
behind us. Where?
There he is.
Where? Are you
No, no, I'm
talking
Tim's
talking
not
to the
talking
chat.
about us.
I'm talking about the Kingpin comment. I prefer to be called Wilson Fisk.
I feel like I need a celebrity doppelganger now.
Yeah, everyone's. So Matt's got two names, James Franco and Nathan Drake. I have Kingpin / Wilson Fisk, and actually Shel Silverstein. And Chris has nothing. So what is Chris?
Oh, I hit the wrong gun out. I'm on the roof. Oh, I'm dead. All right, he's above you. He or she is above you.
8? Really?
We made it to number 9. We're slowly improving.
Number 9. Number 9's a good number. I like that number. It's in my name. Biddy 9. Notice that? The name of the account you're playing on.
Ah, I see the Roman numerals. Yes.
When are we starting squads? Can we do you have a fourth person? If you have a fourth person, we'll do squads. You can just friend the Extreme Bulls account.
I'm ready.
No,
Okay,
we'll
what?
play another game first.
Okay.
We'll figure this out while you guys are playing. If you have, I guess you could do a 3-man squad, right? Isn't it
Yeah.
harder though? Not really.
Could do squad.
Yeah. If you have, if one of you is like Rambo,
I mean, people get picked off pretty easily in here, as you've witnessed. So
well, if you just want to do a 3-man, friend Extreme Bulls. I don't know if you can see the name Extreme Bulls. Which, if you can tell me, if anyone in chat can tell me what that name means, with regards to Insomniac, I will give you a high five, virtual high five. If I had something to give you, I would.
that's an incentive.
The only person I can think of is Thor, short-haired Thor.
Wow, that's generous.
Maybe you should have taken your shirt off.
I feel like that requires some explanation. Now.
He's wearing a green shirt underneath this jacket.
So for green
So,
screen,
yeah, for a
doesn't
green
work
screen,
well.
doesn't work that well. Although it's not too bad.
Yeah, it's not going away.
But yeah, he said I'm not gonna play shirtless. So, but now that he's been compared to Thor, maybe he should
Yeah,
with a hammer.
I feel like I would.
You just have a
I
hammer in
would-
one hand and you just play one-handed.
I would further break that illusion if I were shirtless. So, are we going over here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, back in the day, let me know if you do friend Extreme Bulls. The Bulls is Bulls a football team you guys support? Well, Insomniac doesn't support any sports teams. Individuals within Insomniac support sports teams, but it's close. It is related to sports. Insomniac was founded as Extreme Software. Well, Mitch knows that. Mitch, you don't count, man. You're too good of a fan. Yes. So you got the first part. Bulls is a basketball team, but that's not how it relates.
Where are you? Oh wait, where did you go? Oh wow, we forked.
No,
I went.
You're right above me. Or
Oh, I'm right
you mean
below
Chris?
you. Okay.
This is not Adam. Chris, you mean? Or,
What's up?
or do you want Adam? You want me to go get Adam to flex on stream, or Chris? Yes, Extreme Software was the original name of Insomniac when Ted and Brian and Al founded the company.
I'm
Although they
behind you and I
quickly
still
they
have my
quickly
gun.
realized
Alright,
that
so
they needed to change it because there was like copyright issues. There was already an Extreme Software, I believe.
let's go this way.
Will the host lift his chair over his head if we get an answer right? And then flex? No. I'm sorry. Yes, go get Adam. Chris is not thick enough. Wow. We're getting personal now. You got a fourth? They got a fourth. Okay, well, friend Extreme Bulls.
Yeah.
Bulls with a Z. Capital X stream. Extreme. You can see it. You can see it on the screen. I don't need to tell you. But nobody got the Bulls part. They got the Extreme part. Nobody got the Bulls part. Why is Chris so dark? Because he's leaning.
I'm leaning forward so I can see the
Yeah,
laptop.
Our lighting. I need to adjust the lighting in here. If you're referring to Adam from Burbank, who is also really buff, that I cannot do because we're not in Burbank.
Oh, I thought they were saying that Adam here was bigger than me.
No, Adam.
Because he's
Burbank
been on the
Adam.
stream a bunch of times. Adam
Burbank
is here.
Adam, who also hosts sometimes, is yeah. Or Adam. Yes, I am not Adam. I am not. I'm taller. I am not thicker, if you're using those terms. I hate using that term because it could be used in different ways, and I don't like using it that. Just message him on Discord. We don't have Discord open right now. What about Slow Down Bull? No, it's not Slow Down Bull. It's not in relation to Slow Down Bull.
Probably
I get it.
move towards the,
No, you guys are close.
circle. We're way out of the circle.
You got the extreme part. Now you just got to figure out why it's called Bulls. I'll give you a hint. It's only a screen name that we use here in Durham.
It's a pretty good clue.
I mean, I basically gave you the answer.
It's almost like somebody could Google Durham and bowl and come up with an idea.
Make a game about Adam and call it thick, ultra swole thickness. Well, that's not really the kind of games we're gonna make, but name of the first engine used in game. No, it actually. I gave you a really good hint. A really good hint. The Durham Bulls is a sports team. So, can you now put
Still
two and two
way
together
out of the
about
circle,
Extreme
aren't
Bulls?
What's that?
We're still way out of the
Can you?
circle.
Can you?
We have 20 seconds.
I'm getting messages.
We're just gonna die.
You
from
said what?
nobody on this one.
No, I don't think so.
Bulls is a sports team. You said a basketball team, though. I believe someone said basketball team.
Yeah, I think one of the first.
No, it's not an extreme. So I think they're starting to get off track
They're
a little
mixing
bit.
the two. I think you should just explain it.
Well, then nobody gets a virtual high five. Extreme Software was our first name. Bulls is in relation to Durham because the Durham Bulls are the local baseball team. So Extreme Bulls is basically Insomniac, North Carolina. Ta-da! Now you know. Dropping knowledge.
We have enriched all of their lives.
That was my
from,
brilliant idea, by the way. I know I give more credit than it's due, but... Kevin Costner, Bull Durham, yes. See? It's a movie, too. No, was Kevin Costner in Bull Durham? No, you're thinking Field of Dreams. Was he also in Bull Durham?
Yes.
Yes.
Thomas says yes.
You fell asleep. Are we boring you? That's harsh. That was a curveball. I like it. I'll allow it. I knew it, but I didn't want to high five a non-thick person. I'm sorry. If you're only here for the thickness, I'm sorry. I apologize. We need to all go to the gym after this. The guy in the middle looks like a hairy Kevin Spacey. Oh
Wow,
God.
that's it went from generous to brutal.
Man, what happened to this stream? You guys used to have awesome conversations. Now you're just ripping on us. Is this the internet? Have we finally made it big now that we can just,
Kevin, wow.
Will Spider-Man have basketball puns? I don't know. I don't want to say no because maybe he's got basketball puns. You fell asleep at 5 p.m. and just woke up. Where are you located? You must be in Europe. That's right, you are in Europe. I forget where. Hold on. Is it Belgium? Are you from Belgium?
I feel a little better. He's no way, not Kevin Spacey, that other actor. It can be pretty much any other actor.
Okay. You could
I'll
be
be better with that.
other actor.
You could be like, no,
Like-
I meant Steve Buscemi.
I
but-
think you look like Brad Pitt.
I feel you're in the minority there.
If you're going to bully Tim, you'll have to bully me first. Oh, look at that! I got a bulldog in chat. Thanks, Jack. I can handle it though. I've had much worse. Being on the front lines of social media at Insomniac, I've seen a thing or two.
Oh, I see something.
I have gotten Russell Crowe.
Did we
before.
win?
Sean Kwan, that
Russell
from
Crowe.
your
See,
Rock
Russell.
Story used to say they used to call me Gladiator.
See, Russell Crowe makes sense. I get that. Did we win? We haven't won yet. We got 9th was the highest, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Which is basically. Did you get him? Because I'm way behind.
I feel like you shot every bullet you had at that person.
Yeah,
It's all right. You got him.
that's all that matters.
Well, one thing's for sure, I
That's
look like
Chris.
Kingpin. Well, Kingpin doesn't have this awesome facial hair. He's more baby-faced. And
The circle
I
again.
actually have some hair on my head. I'm not like bicking it. Danny DeVito? Who?
Ooh.
Who are you comparing to Danny
Ooh.
DeVito? Certainly not me, because Danny DeVito comes to my knees. He's like, what, 3 foot nothing?
Yeah, it's feeling a little hateful in this chat now.
My shoe is almost as big as Danny DeVito. Okay, that's all the Danny DeVito I got.
Yeah.
Mm.
Could be.
That's why it's
I
held
guess
in
you have
moderation.
to-
Anyway, we got about 9 more minutes. So if they win this round, we might not have to play squads. But if you're still around and you friended Extreme Bulls, you didn't tell us what name you are, but we'll look for it in a second. Unless you want to put it in chat. That's up to you. I don't want to call out your username unless you want to. Danny DeVito is coming for me. I will be sure to, put up my dog gate to stop him. I mean, when a guy plays an M&M in a commercial, Back in the day, 9120. Okay, we'll look for that. If you haven't friended us, we will friend you. And we'll play one more squad match after this.
We are still way out of the circle.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Don't you get eventually knocked off if you're too far out?
Yeah, it's
6
gonna
seconds.
start moving in, and
4, 3, 2, 1.
that keyboard's so big, I feel like Matt keeps putting his hand on my knee. Okay, we're almost there. We'll be good.
How do you feel about this game? Watching us play this game, chat. I'm just curious because I know tons of people are playing this game. So are we not fun to watch compared to those people, or are we more fun to watch? Would you like to see us play it some more? Do you know Do Way Brada? Is that a reference to twins or something like that?
Yeah, we're not building much. That is
It's
true.
boring, to be honest. Or because we're boring, or because you just don't like the game? More.
We have been just kind of running around.
Yeah. Right now they're not actually fighting. Well,
boring
they need
couple
to
matches.
start building more. Yes, that's true. Maybe we'll get some more skilled players next time. We
Wow,
could
DeVito burn.
we could just go go drive over to Epic and just stream from their parking lot and ask them to come out and play with us. Just run around. Yeah, we need to get in some action here.
Well, the circle's
I
closing
see
in.
some
We're down to 22
northwest
people.
right there.
So
West on the hill.
There we go. You're right at the edge of the circle too.
There's no way you can reach it.
It's a trend and was a trend to begin 2018 VR chat. Or was a trend to begin. You saying VR chat was a trend? My problem, I would probably play this game more if I had more time to play this game more. Part of that's probably because I need to stop playing other games all the time, but I see the appeal of the game, that's for sure, especially being that it's free and a lot of people can pick it up. Do you guys have any shaders for Spider-Man or bounce lighting? You'll have to just see when we show more of the game. I can't talk about specifics yet for Spider-Man. Is it possible to change the timing of your stream on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday? It's around 2:30 in my country. See, unfortunately, that's Burbank who does that.
Oh, there's someone up there.
I
He just jumped in.
can bring it up to
Yeah, I
James,
see him. He's running up.
but I don't
All the way
see
up.
them changing the
all the
time
way
just
up there.
now.
I'm all the way up.
They're in California.
I am almost dead.
Me too.
Oh,
Just building around it.
yeah, I thought that was you. There was somebody else standing next to me.
Oh, he's dead. Oh, no, that's you.
Oh, that's me. Yeah.
Jump.
I was killed by Slaygasm.
Who died?
I
Oh, you
did.
did.
Yeah. I thought it was the enemy.
Come on, Matt. It's all on you. 8th, you got one spot better. But you got killed by Slaygasm. How does that feel? Okay, I'm gonna cut to the couch real quick, and then see if you can go to
invite someone? Is that what you...
see if we got a friend request from.
Nope.
Go to friends.
Other one. There you go.
Okay, that's right.
There we go. Back in the day. Here we go.
He's gonna get in the game and then just betray us both.
Yeah. So invite him to the game.
Said it was off. Okay, there it is.
Invite to party. There we go. Here we go. We're about to play with some real players. Some real. How tall am I? Who are you asking? Me?
All right, I got a third. I mean fourth.
Oh, we got a fourth. Here we go. We don't have a mic. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's good. We can't.
We should have thought about that, but we
You can hear us through the stream. I
Yeah.
guess. Probably not the most efficient.
So since you are probably, you can lead the way with your chat. How tall am I? I am 6'4.5", 6'5"-ish, depends on the shoes I wear. Have you seen the new Avengers trailer? Yes, I have. It's good. Console? What do you mean? We're playing on PC. With one player is playing with a controller.
All right, guys, go to Tilted Towers because I know you guys are gonna die early.
Thanks.
Oh. He has been watching this.
Yes, he has been watching the stream, so he knows. The guy on your far right is a mix of James Franco and the guy from No Country for Old Men.
Is that like Javier Bardem or?
He's a mix between James Franco and. Which superhero would you personally pick if after Spider-Man you could? I've already said this, and it's not gonna happen. But I'd love to. I'd love to do like a Gambit. I want to see a real dark, deep
Where are we going?
Gambit story.
Mark it on the map. All right, is he yellow? You're not yellow.
No, okay, so it might be.
Okay. Will you guys ever play Overwatch? Yeah, I can get if I can get Carrie James, convince him to play, he'll play some Overwatch. He's pretty good. He got to I don't even remember the levels anymore. Not Master. What's it called? Diamond? Something like that? I don't remember. A good Gambit movie, yes. That's what I would love, a good Gambit movie. Like a dark backstory, like actually talking about his past in the Thieves Guild and stuff.
Yeah, I always felt he was a little neglected in the X-Men movies.
Oh, I know. And he's also super powerful. People fight me for this. Whenever I go on a trip with Chad and Sean, we have this conversation because they disagree that Gambit's one of the most powerful X-Men. Because he is. He can turn anything he touches into a bomb. Anyway, I digress. I think they have once, but I wasn't around. What? Overwatch? No, I don't think we played Overwatch. Maybe we have, but we can play Overwatch. I play Overwatch, but I'm not that great. I only play Tracer though usually. Carrie is really good, and then we have another guy, Yancey. Yancey would play too, so we can get a couple people to play. Can we get keyword hints to the next project?
All right, we're in the circle.
Game.
Yes, game. It is a game. It is on a system. It requires a CPU and a GPU. And it has controls and art and colors. Although I can't confirm the colors yet. Favorite PS3 exclusives excluding Uncharted and Ratchet. Man. For me, I'm not big on a lot of the
Last of Us. That was.
I wasn't a huge. I didn't finish Last of Us. I should.
I loved it.
I would say God of War probably for me.
There's a pistol over here.
But I know a lot of people love the like the Last Guardian type games. I'm not big on those kind of games though. It's just not my thing. So I would say God of War if I had to pick another exclusive, or Resistance. You didn't say Resistance. Although I like Killzone 2. I didn't like Killzone 3 as much, but I like Killzone 2.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun with
My brother was master rank in Overwatch, but he plays on PS4. Nice. Yeah, we play mostly on PC, but it's hard to get back up there once you get up there. Never played what game? Infamous? Infamous is good too. I like Infamous 2 a lot more than the first one. I didn't play the new one.
Playing the new one, that's pretty good. I like it.
Isn't the next project Spider-Man? Ah, see? Mitch knows. That is true. The next game to come out will be Spider-Man. Wretched is my favorite, along with Resistance. Thanks for making... Well, thank you for being a fan.
See, nobody tells me these things. They're halfway across the map. I'm still...
I didn't play Puppeteer. Did either of you play Puppeteer?
What?
No.
Play what?
Puppeteer?
No.
Is Sucker Punch gonna make the next Spider-Man game? Huh. I see. I like that. I like the Kappa. Favorite non-Insomniac game? On what? Because I could tell you a million games that are my favorites. Most recently, Witcher 3. Doom, the new Doom.
Horizon.
Red Dead Redemption.
Horizon was awesome.
Oh, there's one. There's one.
Diablo 3. I like Overwatch a lot. I haven't played it in a while. Extreme Bowls is down. Extreme Bowls is down. Any game that isn't made by you guys. Yeah, that's
good.
Yeah, chat's a little delayed, but we did. Those are some of my favorites. Are any of you guys hyped for Ghost of Tsushima?
There's band-aids over here.
I mean, I've only seen what you guys have seen, so I don't know. I need to know
More
more
people
about it.
north.
That's the Sucker Punch game, right?
I bet.
I don't know. I'd have to see more about it to really give you an opinion. Any thoughts on Ready Player One? I mean, we've already kind of had a discussion on chat. I haven't seen the movie, so I only know the book, and I personally like the book.
I got him knocked down.
But I don't have any thoughts on the movie. We have Far Cry 5. Yes, they're streaming it tomorrow in Burbank. That's on the stream for. That's on the on deck for tomorrow. Sly Cooper 4 in comparison
other
to
guy,
the
that was
original
interesting.
PS2 trilogy. I wasn't a Sly guy, I'll admit. So I don't have thoughts on that. Do you guys? Did you play Sly?
Not really. No.
Sly Cooper?
Yeah, I played it.
Did you play 4? The latest one?
No.
Okay. So we don't have any thoughts on that, unfortunately. I don't think any of us went to GDC. You guys didn't, right?
No.
No, I went last year. We didn't go this year though. Do you like what?
Couscous.
Couscous. Oh, couscous the food?
The food.
Man, I thought we were talking
Let's
about
go
games,
ahead
and now
and
I'm like
shift
thinking,
you.
what game is that?
I do.
It's okay. I don't mind it. I have to put stuff on it like hot sauce or something, or some kind of like it's too dry. I think for me. What's the worst game you ever played? I can't talk like that. We're not gonna trash games. Ratchet is like what those old shoot 'em
Alright,
ups
there's a small
should
shield in
play
there.
like in 3D.
Stream.
I like it.
Are we lagging? You're eating some couscous right now. Nice. Is that a big thing in Belgium? Couscous and beer? Hot sauce confirmed for Spider-Man.
Extreme Bulls, shield behind you.
Shield
Take
behind
a
you.
little sip.
Oh, got it. Thank you.
And baseball Easter eggs. Yes. Baseball Easter eggs. Well, it is in New York. You gotta have baseball and hot sauce, right? I might not be able to watch the streams when Spider-Man releases. I'll try to watch them with one eye. What's happening? What? What's happening with your eye? You having a procedure or something? Spider-Man hot sauce gadget, saucing in people's eyes. We're getting crazy.
We're out there.
We've officially jumped the shark. Is that too brutal? That'd be pretty brutal if you got hot sauce in your eye. Depends on the kind of hot sauce, I guess, but I wouldn't want any hot sauce in my eye. How we doing, guys? There's 31 people left.
Yep.
And what is there? There's 100 divided by 4, so 25 spots open.
I think the The 31 has total number of players.
And we're going all out right now with the questions. 21 questions. Favorite Netflix show? Huh?
Stranger Things.
Stranger Things. There you go. That's not mine, but that's Chris's. My favorite Netflix show.
There's a bunch. They got
Well,
a lot of good shows.
Yeah, I would say this isn't necessarily a Netflix show, but it's on Netflix because they're in America. It's on, but Peaky Blinders would be one for me, even though I know it's not on Netflix first.
What's that con one? That was pretty good.
Oh, I get it, Mitch. Thank you. Well, we're hopefully not gonna spoil too much of Spider-Man before it comes out, but rated M for mature because of hot sauce brutality. We just implemented a new mechanic during their crunch with hot sauce. I need to go back to the team and just tell them we got to get hot sauce in the game. Punisher, I love Punisher. Punisher was my favorite Marvel Netflix series so far. Yes, I wouldn't say it's my favorite Netflix show. I like Peaky Blinders better, although again, that's not really a Netflix show. I did like Lilyhammer, but that's not there anymore. But again, I don't think that was a Netflix show either first. I don't know. Did you guys ever share game tech with Ape Escape? Not that I'm aware of. Sriracha sponsored. Favorite snack? I love sriracha, that's right, Marcus. How'd you know? Stranger Things versus Dark.
Is Dark the German one?
Oh, yeah,
I haven't watched that.
Yeah, I don't know.
It was pretty good.
What phones do you have? Man, this is like an AMA. I have a Pixel 2.
I
Google
also
Pixel
have a
2.
Pixel 2.
Yeah.
So.
S7.
He's got an S7, so we're all Android up here. What iOS? Gotta go a few minutes. Well, thanks for joining us, Anastasia. We're gonna be, well, we might win this. Who knows? With these guys we got carrying us.
All right.
Yeah.
If you can get a hot sauce Easter egg, that would be. I won't make any promises because it's hard to get things in the game during development if it's not already part of the scope of the game. Favorite Spider-Man villain?
Android suck.
I feel like he's
Man.
fishing for it.
Venom, maybe? Maybe not.
What's the plan?
I don't know.
60.
I will say my favorite in the movies so far.
Alright,
I
got
thought
it,
Vulture
60.
was the best one so far because
Oh, I see.
Michael Keaton.
Michael Keaton did an awesome job, and he's like a relatable villain. Worth it to lose the headphone jack? If you have
That was a
Bluetooth
flaw.
headphones, no. Or yes, I mean, sorry. I don't know. The dongle's kind of a pain in the butt sometimes.
I actually used it while I was doing yard work over the weekend.
Yeah, it
Didn't bother
works.
me.
It works. I don't.
I'm gonna go ahead and
I
push
wish
that
it was
to him.
black to match my phone and not white. But if you have a nice set of Bluetooth headphones in my car, it doesn't matter. I sit down in my car, it connects to my Bluetooth, so it doesn't matter. I don't use the headphone jack anywhere outside of like traveling.
I'm gonna go with back in the day.
What did you guys eat for breakfast? Now they're really fishing.
Coffee and bananas.
I had a coffee. I didn't really eat breakfast today. I think I had a banana.
Mm.
Had oatmeal.
I had some
with
gummy bears
blueberries
at the
in there.
office. Those damn gummy bears are like the devil. Favorite villain of all time? Man,
That's a broad question.
Video game or movie? Or?
anything. I would maybe Darth Vader. I don't know, something like that. Should at least be one who kills the last guy. We should be at least the one who kills the last guy. Who's better, Gwen Stacy or Mary Jane? I don't really have an opinion on that. Favorite villain of all time, upcoming
me,
Spider-Man. Favorite? You see what they're trying to do here?
Yeah.
My favorite villain in the Spider-Man game is.
Tried to sneak it by you.
Right.
Oh, Rocky, get down.
I will say I'm a big fan of Mr. Negative. You know. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. I can't even talk. Important meal of the day. Yes, I know. I usually eat breakfast. Today I didn't. I was rushing. By the way, I know we're running a little long. Hopefully you guys are okay with that. But we're actually doing squads here. Now, we started with duos.
Oh, I got downed.
We're playing with one person from stream, at least. I don't Saber the Archer, I don't know where he or she is from. Stream Bulls is down.
Back in the days, the only one left.
You guys spectate. You guys spectate. There we go.
I'm trying to crawl over there very slowly.
He's got a sniper. He's got a sniper.
Throwing grenades.
Throwing grenades. I love how you commentate your game. Do it. Keep doing it.
I'm slowly crawling to you.
Here we go. Here we go. Save him.
I got you. I got you.
We got one person. I wish I could switch the stream to your computer now. I can't. I can't though. Will Environment Artists share some of their work on ArtStation once it's launched? For Spider-Man? I don't know because the problem with that is Marvel owns the IP, so you know it's different with other games that we've done versus the Spider-Man game. Favorite video game sequel? That's easy. Uncharted 2. I mean, come on. That's like still one of the best games in the entire series. When was the last?
You guys have any band-aids?
Anyone have band-aids?
Yeah, I got you. Right here.
Do you have any band-aids? That's just funny. Do you have any band-aids? I just got shot. I like this because we're watching a better player now.
There's a shield here too.
I'm just kidding, Matt. You did a good job. You did a good job. Thanks. Team Crash Racing was the best sequel. But was that a sequel? I think that's a derivative work. I don't think that's a sequel.
Oh, guys, right up next to us.
Uncharted 2 is greater than Uncharted 4. I believe so. I think Uncharted 2 is still the best one. I liked Uncharted 4 in its own right.
I liked Uncharted
by
4.
itself. I don't think it was the best Uncharted game. I feel like it was light on the action. Heavy on the storytelling, light on the action. So the story itself was great. And it was an amazing experience, I will say that. I loved it.
Rocky.
But as in terms of actual gameplay, I felt like I didn't do as much as I did in the other games. That's just my opinion. They're still all amazing games, and I love all the Uncharted's. But I will say, Uncharted 4 to me was different formula, and that's why I wouldn't put it up there in my top. Would 1 and 3 be worth playing if I end up enjoying 2? 3 is more like 2, yes. If you 1 is a little more old school because the controls are a little more defined. I think you should play them all. I think they're all great. But if you only could pick 1, 3 is more like 2 than 1 is. MGS3 was an incredible sequel. I will say that. That's my favorite Metal Gear Solid for sure. So Uncharted 2, MGS3, I like those. Quake 2, I loved Quake 2. Diablo 2, come on, that was like one of the best sequels.
Now I need some band-aids.
I have some.
Pass it over.
Come over here.
How does it feel to spectate, Matt? Is this more exciting?
Yeah.
We're about 15 minutes over, but this is exciting because we are down to the top. There's 8 players left, and we are 3 of the 8. We might actually win thanks to our friends Saver the Archer and back in the day, 9120. And Viddy IX. I'll give a shout out to Viddy because he's a good guy.
I feel they have definitely influenced our outcome in this game.
We got this question yesterday about the NDA. We don't sign NDAs per project. So no, there's no different NDA. If you work at Insomniac, you're
People on the hill.
you just don't talk about projects
I shot at him.
that you're not allowed to talk about, regardless of the NDAs. Because you just sign an employment contract basically. And if you talk about it, you probably won't work at Insomniac, let alone maybe even other places in the industry, very long. Because we've had let people go for breaking confidentiality for sure. Red Alert 2, that was a good game too.
There's somebody to the left.
StarCraft 2. StarCraft 2. Some would argue that StarCraft 2 is not better than StarCraft 1. Though. Some of those what do you call them? Original StarCraft guys didn't like it as much.
Knocked one.
It depends. I don't know. We don't do remasters, so I don't know what it entails. But I'm assuming if an older game is playing on newer hardware and having newer GPU and CPU.
Oh, you got me down.
Is he pushing you?
Nah,
I'm
you
sure it will
backed
run
off.
better. Favorite comedian? Matt, who's your favorite comedian?
Let me see that.
Mine's Dave Chappelle.
Pick me up. Don't let me down, baby.
Settlers 2. Settlers 2. StarCraft purists. That's right, purists. Thanks for that.
So George Carlin was. Let me see George Carlin.
KFC or McDonald's? I don't eat either of those.
Yeah.
I haven't had McDonald's in years.
I'm guessing that wasn't the couscous guy who asked that question.
No.
It's just him.
Bojangles. How about that? I'll say Bojangles. Mine's probably Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart's pretty funny.
There we go.
Hey.
Wow. Did it. You
Good job,
did it.
Chris.
We did it. We won. That's how you end a stream. That is how you screenshot that.
We were rescued.
Someone clip this. We were rescued. Thank you very much. Back in the day, who has joined us in chat and said, let's play squads. He joined us and he carried us to victory with Saber the Archer, who may or may not be his friend. I'm guessing they're friends.
He brought him in.
They're at least game friends. GG easy. That's all I gotta say. Anyway, back to the couch because we are out of time. Thank you, Saver the Day. No, back in the day. Thank you, back in the day. Yes, you did carry for sure.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for having us end on a good stream. We'll try to do. There it is.
Nice.
We got it clipped. Nice. Thanks, Mitch. Yeah, the guy that Matt set it all up. That's exactly what happened. Thanks for joining us, everyone. Thanks for playing with us back in the day. Hopefully we can do more streams where we play with you guys because that'd be fun. If you want us to play Fortnite again, just let us know. Also join our Discord, which is right there.
He's playing about it.
Oh,
And then go to the Insomniac Live channel and give us suggestions, and we'll work out stuff in there because that's where we like to talk to you guys. So we'll see you tomorrow. Actually, we won't see you tomorrow. We'll be back on Thursday to play Feral Rights. Tomorrow in Burbank, they're playing Far Cry 5 at 2 Pacific. I always have to speak in Pacific time, even though we're on the East Coast. 2 Pacific. Tomorrow, Burbank's doing Far Cry 5. Thanks for joining us, guys. Again, Chris, Matt, and thanks for the carry.